Hello, you beautiful people. Good morning. Another beautiful day. Yeah, it's Monday. Let's do this. I found this article on Tech Radar this morning. It says Windows Vista is the evil twin of Windows 11. I think people are, are kind of like I would say puzzled by the new changes about Windows 11 because you can't run it if you ain't got the TPM module increased on installed on your laptop or your desktop. And the thing with Windows 11 is that Microsoft is really taking network security and people information very seriously. So they're trying to stay 5 steps or 10 steps ahead of the hackers So when it comes to Windows 11, it's about improving the infrastructure of Windows to keep up with the time and to meet with the demands of today. So that's what Windows 11 is about. It's the same Windows from Windows 3.1, like I told you, but every time a new Windows come out, it's about improving the infrastructure of Windows. Okay. So anyway, found this article today on Tech Radar. I'm gonna leave a link in the description box. It says here, Windows Vista is the evil twin of Windows 11. Here's why. It say amongst the many features of Microsoft Windows 11 is its new look, which has largely been received well by the Windows community. However, users have been confused about the system requirement, talking about TPM 2.0 of the upgrade, alongside other aspects of which Microsoft haven't rectified it yet. There's an old myth that says, as with Star Trek film, you can tell the quality of a good window update by whether it falls on an odd or even number. So both Windows 8 and Star Trek The Final Frontier both weren't received well, but Windows 7 and Star Trek First Contact were received well, and it's a dilemma that lasted for years. However, it looked as though Microsoft wants to bring back Windows Vista for a new audience, and it seems like it could be on the right track as long as communication with users is clear. So basically they're saying Windows 11 is the new Vista. Anyway, it says here, the good cop, the bad cop routine. It says here, if you're... Oh, wait a minute. This article also have a YouTube video that I will put a link in the description box. It says here, the good cop, bad cop routine. It says, if you were following news of Windows almost 20 years ago, there's a good chance you would have heard about Longhorn. This was the sequel to Windows XP, released in 2001, which would bring a whole new load of next-gen features such as a new look called Slate, a new file system to replace Explorer codename WinFS, Windows Future Storage, 3D effect across the graphical user interface. Anyway, it says, however, development was reset in 2005 with many features, including WinFS, scrapped. What we got was unfortunately a bloated release in late 2006 in the form of Windows Vista, with widgets called gadgets in Vista that were barely useful for the desktop, with a huge installation size for its time, as well as an aero interface that demand a lot from many graphics card than what was needed, and that not even the whole list of complaints. This was known as the 6th version of Windows, so users weren't holding out much hope for the update anyway, and their doubt were only proven when Vista was not well received. It wasn't long until Windows 7 arrived in 2009 to a more positive reception. However, while Vista brought a lot of baggage, it didn't have potential at the time. For all of its troubled development and bloated features, it hinted at something more. While Windows 8 was the true fork in the road with its huge start screen and the desktop regulated to a tile, Vista was a tier. And it says here, Windows Vista 2.0. Okay, let me stop right here. This article is basically saying this: that Windows 11 is Windows Vista in disguise, with a new look. So Microsoft is trying to improving on the security features and trying to get away from whole hardware, and they brought in TPM 2.0. So in order to run Windows 11, you need to have TPM 2.0 installed, you know, and you got to have a computer that has has the 64-bit architecture that's installed on it to install Windows 11. So Windows 11 is bringing some new features to the table. Probably bring some old features too, but they're more improved, and it's probably more user friendly. But I mean for the user, but it also brought some security features to improve network security for big businesses and small businesses. So whenever Microsoft releases a new window, it was always about infrastructure for Windows. It was always about the user, and for big business, small business, and how can we make, you know, the world as a whole, do things and communicate things more better when using technology. So that's what Windows 11 is bringing to the table. Of course, when you get it, the graphical user interface is going to be different from Windows 10, Windows 8, 7, and Vista. But some features will be back, but there will be new features that's added on top of the old. So the thing about Windows 2 is about embracing change within the operating system, you know, because the world as a whole change. The internet changes on a day-to-day basis. So Microsoft is trying to keep up with the times and the demands of today with these operating systems when they come out with it, you know, because they're trying to make life a little bit more easier for people. So when it comes to Windows, it's all about embracing. It's about infrastructure. It's about network, but it's about embracing change. You know, when it comes to operating system. Me personally, like I told you before, I'm a Ubuntu user, and I was running Ubuntu 18.4 on my computer. So I tried to upgrade to 20.4, and then the computer told me, like, look, Ubuntu told me, like, look, you can't run Ubuntu 20.4 on architecture i386. So that means I have to go higher. So in order for me to use Ubuntu 20.4, I got to upgrade my computer. It's the same thing with Windows. You know, when they make changes and they're trying to meet the needs of the consumer and the world as a whole, and when they release it, and then if you read on the side of the box, it says, okay, I need this, and this, then that's what's required in order for you to enjoy the benefits of the new operating system. So yeah, Windows Windows 11 is going to be pretty good, you know. So, and plus Microsoft has learned from their mistakes when it comes to these operating systems. I mean, every operating system comes with its bumps in the roads and all of that. But over the years, Microsoft has learned from all the previous operating systems that they have released through the community. The community gives them the feedback, and then Microsoft makes the adjustment. So Windows 11 is going to be a good operating system. So I would tell you, you know, be ready to make the change, you know, or be ready to get a new if you got one desktop running with Windows 10, then try to get another one that run Windows 11, and then you can see the changes, you know. But other than that, man, Windows 11 is going to be good. It's going to be good for everything: education purposes, business, gaming, life in general. Anyway, I'm gonna leave a link in the description box with this article. But nice talking to you people again. Chris, still a Star Wars and Star Trek thing, or Dark Side. Come on. Peace. Oh.